Hey everybody, welcome back to Some Untitled Show. It's a sus moment in life. As you can tell, previously on one of our shows, we did the review for The Suicide Squad, or the second
Well,
rendition.
it was a reaction to the trailer.
Reaction to
hmm
the trailer, right? This is actually the review because we all saw it. So as you can see right above us, spoiler alert, if you do not or have not seen The Suicide Squad, pause this, go watch it, come back, and watch it. Also hit that like, subscribe, and follow down there.
Unless you just don't care about spoilers and then hang out and
And then
that's
fuck you. I don't know if I could do that on screen, but I did it anyways.
you can't be mad at somebody for not liking spoilers
I'm not gonna be mad.
or for
Just blur your own hand later.
Yeah,
not
right.
liking spoilers.
John Cena.
Speaking of,
You have been warned. Spoiler alerts.
he's
Mm-mm.
the worst.
Is he though? Or is he just playing a really good character?
Oh no, he is brilliant. His character is the worst.
Well, his character. First off, I didn't notice this until when I watched because we were playing the trailer, by the way. So at first I thought he had Dookie on his arm in this until I found out later the whole time what it was because he had what looked like he had shit all over his arm. I didn't say anything in the last. I was just really concerned until I saw the movie and I was like, oh, there's blood on the other arm.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
His
Oh,
arms
they've been
are
killing.
ridiculous. You see how his arms bursting out of that shirt? Like
Just literally tearing the shirt on one side.
literally tearing the shirt apart. His arms are ridiculous.
That's what I thought that was right there. I thought it was a rip at the beginning. I thought it was Dookie. No, that's just blood from the
No.
previous battle. Like we said again, spoiler alert. So they had this really cool back-to-back fight. If I can find it, maybe I can find it. I'll play it here. But like I said, if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. In the you see there's Polka Dot Man, there's Flag, there's John Cena's character, Shark King, and Doctor Who back there in the corner. You really can't see him. But
Shark King.
King Shark.
King Shark, Shark King.
I
Sorry.
know. I was
I know what.
being rude.
Whoops.
I'm dead.
I just undid something. There we go. Anyways, so let's talk about the movie, guys. First off, first impressions. Any comments?
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm genuinely impressed. Like, you took what was arguably a really shitty fucking movie that was the original Suicide Squad, and you literally just said, okay, well, we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to do it good this time. We're going to, make you actually care about characters. We're also going to kill a bunch of them when the movie starts. Don't get attached to anybody.
Well-
So just to jump in, because if you go back for a minute, it showed one of my favorite scenes in the trailer, and you basically get to see most of the gist of it in the trailer. And it's this, first of all, she's just amazing. And New Harley in this movie is stronger. She's her own person. She's gotten past the trauma of her relationship, and she's just much more independent and badass, and I love that about her.
Harley is probably the most evolved character in the DCEU. Because between Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, and this movie,
you could
she's
see
had the most evolution of a character.
yeah, you just see her evolve. And this scene is just one of my favorites because her just kicking so much ass and running through.
She carried
everything.
this spear for almost the entire rendition of the movie.
It's a javelin, by the
Sorry,
way.
her
And,
javelin. Her javelin. Sorry.
and that's on my I made a list of favorite characters, and that's number 4 is the javelin, not the person, the weapon.
I was gonna say,
I feel
I love the actor because he's hilarious, but if you put Javelin as your number 4, I'll kill you.
no,
She did.
the weapon, the one.
The
because
weapon is number 4.
It had more of a story arc than most of the characters.
I mean, she's not wrong.
It definitely saw some shit.
Yeah. But her just coming over, they're armed to the teeth. They made this amazing plan. We're gonna go get her, and she's like, "What you doing?" It's just
The fact that she saw them sneaking around
Yeah.
as she's climbing into her taxi cab, and they're doing the worst sneak ever.
She's like, "Hey, wait, those are my friends."
I want to put this out there. I just want this helmet.
Oh yeah, no,
I
definitely
so
want his helmet.
want this helmet. It just
I kept stopping the movie going, does he have like a little under demon face there? Because that's kind of cool.
And it retracts and comes back together, and like a nanotechnology kind of thing. Oh,
Amanda Waller is another character that I really like the difference with her, because she in this movie she's still feared, but she's less indestructible. She's still strong and intimidating, but she's not like untouchable. Like in the past, like they
she
just
got
made
knocked
her
the fuck out. Of course she's
exactly. Like she's not impervious to like pain or people going against her, and
I
I
mean,
liked that adjustment.
I think they went in the first one. They went super far with trying to make her look like a badass. Like when you're trying to blackmail Batman, I feel like you're gonna need to go bigger than I know who you are. He doesn't care. Batman, he don't care. But they made her both evil and human as fuck.
They did. They did.
I think everybody. Well, I feel like any of the characters who were repeated, I guess except for Jake
Captain
Courtney,
Boomerang?
because he didn't really get a chance to. But they all have different. They have more layers in this.
I mean,
rendition.
we saw Captain Boomerang's layers as it exploded on the screen.
I want to put it out there. So yes, Captain Boomerang. We knew some of the main characters were gonna die, and when I saw the first wave go in and get obliterated, I was like, okay, they're gonna kill off like everybody, but probably Harley. And then when Boomerang died with his hand in the air with his boomerang, he still caught it. I was just like, well, that was fucking fast. Holy crap. His character right here, somebody always gets their head blown off in the beginning, and it was him. I thought it was. I was like,
I feel like it goes back to why the first one wasn't good and why this one is good. This one literally said out the gate, we're going to give you these characters, we're going to give you some stories, some time with them. Not a lot, but we're also going to murder all of them. And we're going to throw in your favorite character so you don't know what the fuck happens. You've got at least 3 characters from the last one in this first group. And 2 of them die. Well, one of them dies. Well, technically, 2 of them die.
Let's see. From left to right on the screen, or whatever. We'll start way over there. You have Weasel, who they thought died. And then the movie came back and just scurried away. Dead. But the javelin's still there. Dead. Dead. Yeah. And unfortunately, dead, and Captain Flag dead. But not in the beginning.
That one hurt my feelings.
Yeah, but again, it's good storytelling.
No, it's great. I thought Boomerang dying hurt my feelings because I'm a weirdo and I just love him, and he didn't.
I think Jack Courtney has like the weirdest spot in my list of actors who, if I see him in a movie, I want him to die, but I like him as a person. Like every interview I've seen of Jack Courtney, he seems like the nicest, quietest dude, but every douchebag he plays, I just want him to die. And
Pete Davidson. I mean, I'm the one that called you.
His entire role in the movie was in the trailer. All of his lines,
all except the last one where he was on the beach. That's the only line you didn't see. But yes, everything was in the trailer. If I was Pete Davidson, I'd be like, God damn, I wasn't even in the movie really. I was just a commercial.
I just think he's happy that he got to play a character called Dick Hurts, and I think that's all he cares about.
Yeah. First things first, the Mr. Pibb. I totally missed that in the beginning. I love the throwback. And his fighting style, so he is the detachable kid, so TDK, creepy. And his arms come out and they just slap. They really don't have any ability to do anything. When he hits it, the hand floats away and he has to like twist his arm to put it back.
I appreciate that his detachable arms were not like ninja arms. They were just, he had no fighting skill.
Oh my gosh.
He just literally slapped the shit out of people.
Well, it's like he never learned how to fight. People hired him because his talent, but not because he's actually talented.
Probably a great pickpocketer.
No, probably not, because he leave his whole arm there.
Well, like stumbly as fuck. Like you would know you're getting pickpocketed, you just freak out because there's like a detached arm.
Would work
kind
great for like softcore porn. Uh, I just need
I
an
don't know
arm.
what porn you're watching.
I don't watch softcore, so I don't know.
Detached
Detached
body.
detached body parts.
Duh.
Detachable body.
He just means that you don't have to hire extra people because you can
Right.
have hands coming in from different sides, and
Right.
like you don't
Or
need to
multiple
know
sets
that.
at the same time. The set over there, set over there.
If you just need like a leg in the corner looking like something's going on off camera.
Twitchy leg. His death
His
was funnier than I really expected it to be because they were shooting the arms and he's on the ground twitching with his little nose. My arms!
Oh yeah, because it hurt. That's so. That was so much creepier than I thought it was going to be.
There's your Amanda Waller.
Yes,
She is fucking. She plays the character so damn well. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
She plays the character so damn well. And yeah, that is the beach scene right there, where the very beginning starts off. This is squad number 2, so the second squad, which is mainly the main characters that you see throughout the regular trailer.
I mean, because everybody else dies.
What we thought was the enemy encampment turned out to be the
Hey,
Allied.
hey! They thought it was the enemy encampment too, and then they proceeded to murder everybody
We'll do this
and
slow.
have a murder dick waving competition.
I love it when he eats people.
They did really good on the graphics here.
Oh, good. Okay. So people who I didn't think I would like, that you can see me like being annoyed or disgusted by in the trailer, was Polka Dot Man was like number 1, and he's my favorite character in the movie.
I'm a superhero.
Oh, he broke my heart. No,
I
that-
actually felt
that
bad
broke my
because
heart.
I was like, when I saw it and he took out like an almost entire leg of the giant starfish, I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna kick the shit out of this thing. Boom. He is not
it's like-
going to kick the shit out of this
Oh.
thing.
As soon as he started to cheer, "I'm a superhero," I was like, "Oh, you dead as fuck."
What I think the worst part was, is for me personally, is the mob visual. Every time they switched to it, I was just like, oh god.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. But
It was
like
so amazing.
his backstory is so sad, and but it's actually like a decent interesting backstory. But then like the fact that he keeps seeing his mom everywhere is both comical and
Depressing.
like
Depressing as fuck.
smart and depressing. And it's like he's not a bad person, he's just damaged. And then like he shows like he's really vulnerable because when like the dots will kill him if he doesn't expunge them or whatever. Is like the whole story.
It's a virus that he has, and
Yeah.
if he doesn't expel it, it will consume him.
And it's so sad, but then it looks so cool. The fucking polka dots look so cool when they eat things, and I didn't think they would. I thought the whole thing was going to be stupid, and I thought it was beautiful and amazing.
It was.
Let's just remember, those are not his actual DC powers. They totally rewrote Polka Dot Man.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's not the same backstory that he has, but the polka dot man in this movie is my favorite.
so the backstory of him for this is that he's actually been working with the giant starfish creature for over 30 years. It was
Rather torturing.
torturing the creature for 30 years. The government facility was a U.S. government facility. Then with the former government collapsed, a new one came in, and he, had to convince them to stay. And they want that secret to get out, which is kind of the premise of the whole back end of the story. You realize that Cena's a dick. Oh, which, by the way, there's a scene where he just shows up in tidy whities.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about the murder scene through the enemy encampment.
Can
we talk about the beauty of John Cena pulling an axe out of that wall, out of the fucking leg?
Let me see if I can find it. Keep talking.
I mean, if I keep talking, we'll
No, keep talking. So, talk about the axe, because that was great.
So he pulls his axe out of the wall, and he's just casually walking through, and he's going through his murder contest with Bloodsport, and he's just like whack, 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 like 7 good times into a sleeping enemy. Doesn't miss a beat. I had to stop the movie and go, did he just? Yeah, he did. Let me back that up. It said 34 minutes in the movie. I may have gone back once or twice today.
Yeah, the whole massacre, and then the oh wait, why are you having dinner and not being kidnapped and tortured? Oops.
Why did no one alert me? Didn't see anybody. Nope.
Amazing.
Yeah. So here's a clip. I can show it because it is part of their clip piece. I won't play the audio so that we don't get hit no more. Listen to the encampment portion.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom. Num nums. And of course, you have Ratcatcher 2 doing her thing.
I liked her a lot more than I thought I was going to too, and I thought like the rat scenes ended up looking really neat.
Yeah. I was wondering, I thought he hit a bow and arrow. I didn't realize it was on his wrist the first time.
Yeah. He's a walking armory.
Yeah. And then, of course,
Whack, 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 whack.
Is it bad the whole time I was thinking waka waka waka?
Nope.
Yes.
Just, they stood there and watched this happen. And then blow darts. Of all things, blow darts.
I know what I didn't expect
Yo.
was for Idris Elba and John Cena to be so goddamn funny.
Yes.
Yes, and I like their competition because they're right. They do the same thing.
They do.
And it's like that whole like I'm better at whatever it is Wolverine does kind of a situation.
I was thinking more the Deadpool thing, Deadpool 2, where it's basically I'm you, but I just do it better. You know.
That's who I was quoting.
She was quoting Deadpool talking to Wolverine.
Oh, I was doing Star from the X-Force, or Star Deadpool 2, the X-Force, when he was signing everybody up against Star something.
Right, I got you.
Shatterstar.
Shattering Star. Didn't kill him, knocked the fan down.
No, he killed him.
And then he lived. Concussion or explosive. There's your powers.
And there we go.
Yes, it's so pretty.
And then, of course, hi. It's not the right. It's actually the ally or the resistant encampment.
Just the oh.
I mean, that's a good shot right there. Yeah.
It's great, man.
Good little action shot.
There's okay, so another one of my favorite characters, Sebastian.
The rat.
He's the cutest. And
I do like
so
when you see the
sweet.
same rat with a little vest on.
He also has like more personality than people who were in the original
First
movie.
I mean, yeah.
Or the first scene, yeah, the original movie
Or the first movie.
or the first scene. Yeah. He had more personality and more of a
See,
he had a serious character arc. I mean, he made a friend by the end of the movie.
He did. He really did.
I loved him. He made me
Good
happy.
God, watching Idris Elba be fucking terrified of rats was hilarious.
Oh,
I feel the man's pain. Like,
but they're so sweet.
Just a stream. Ah!
there's all the rats, and there's the screen. He's surrounded by rats.
He's laughing his ass off.
I feel like the best part is that for like half the movie, you actually like John Cena for like 30 seconds.
You
I
do.
don't-
Oh, you're not. I mean, you're bad. You're definitely fucking crazy. But you're not that bad. Oh, no, you're a dick.
You're.
But he's a douche bro, and I wasn't surprised with the way that turned out because with America being, the selfish, crazy, disgusting entity that they were, where they were like financing having all these like experiments done on women and pregnant women and children and men and humans and reporters, and he is America's douche bro. Like he's gonna be the guy that's on Amanda Waller's side. I feel like
Yeah.
if we were taking bets, like he would have hands down been the person. that would-
Yeah, but I did not see it coming, so I'll give it credit. This right here, like the whole fight sequence with them, I thought, first off, it looked like a good fight in general. Just,
I didn't see him killing Flag. I
Yeah.
saw him turning easy.
Yeah.
But him killing Flag, no.
Like
Well,
Flag
that's
going
just-
toe to toe was kind of cool looking, but the kill part, yeah, I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, I didn't imagine Flag dying. I didn't like that. He was another person who I feel his character was better in this.
Oh yeah.
He was
Even though he had fewer lines, he still had a better character in this movie.
Yeah.
he was less moody, and he was just kind of more.
He was less dialogue-y. Like
Well.
he spent the first movie pretty much doing like opening dialogue for every goddamn character.
Yep. The face.
That's funny. You're like, he was better. He didn't talk.
I like
That was
the
a cool shot.
I really like. I love the camera work here to get that shot. Because if you think about it, if you're looking into it, you would see a camera back, but they actually put the overlay, the fight sequence in there.
Yeah.
That's just amazing. James Gunn on the camera work and the thought process of that.
I mean, it's James Gunn. I think we can all officially say James Gunn doesn't miss. Like I've never
Rarely.
seen him make anything. Name me something he did that was bad. There's stuff that wasn't good, wasn't great, but bad, like bad. And I'm not counting anything from Trauma.
Wait, can you ask somebody to name something and then exclude an entire section of things? I feel like that's a little.
I feel like anything from Trauma films, anything Romeo and Juliet shouldn't count on anyone. Shouldn't count against anyone.
I've never seen any of the trauma films.
Oh God.
And of course,
I have to
this
fix
is
that. Starro.
Starro, the main villain, and everybody turned it into
Yeah.
gotta catch them all Pokemon balls that memes everywhere.
I mean,
Starro is not the main villain. Starro
Main-
was kidnapped and tortured for 30 years.
Well, I know.
And it's a very depressing, sad story.
I'm just gonna put
And
this
then
out there, but what is this guy's rank?
dead. His rank is dead as fuck.
it's a lot. Maybe he just like every time he does something good, they give him another gold star. I don't know.
This is a perfect representation of convention body odor.
Gross. I know that I'm like not usually gross at myself, but that one was just kind of weird. I just couldn't. like it.
I this part right here, like I seriously, it's gross, but they did it. But I love that the masks are perfect. They've already got masks you could buy now. Little cosplay
yeah.
that you can put over your face, you can still see through. Just nonchalantly, I'm gonna shoot them down.
I mean,
Every
kudos on the extras though, because the extras were selling that shit. Like the extras were selling that shit like they were dying. It was great. Like everyone came forward with a good job today.
All right, guys, you're gonna get hit in the face, and you're gonna lose all the ability to do anything.
I mean,
Ah.
some of them took some amazing
Well,
calls. Like,
there's one of them that did like this half dumb fall. If I could see it again. Where's that? I saw it in the movie because I particularly saw it. I don't know if it's gonna be in this clip that is put. No, I guess not. But because where's that? Oh my goodness, I was.
Oh,
hoping
he
to
just
see it.
looks so scared.
Well, I mean,
His eyes are so expressive.
basically putting tentacles up your nose and your eyes and eating a hole in your face right away.
Yeah, that's super gross. But the actor's eyes are very expressive. I was complimented. I love that this was an opportunity for her to wear her gas mask.
Yeah, right.
That's-
Finally,
That's cute.
I mean, that was really good work there.
it's James Gunn.
Yep.
Like all I have to say is Slither.
Mm.
Slither was the creepiest, most disgusting shit ever. And a
Maybe it
fun
was a
movie.
death, yeah. And what's funny is it didn't care. It just said, "Hey, this town is mine." Bye. Knew not to mess with them. Left them alone. So
No, it was more like it didn't care.
yeah.
It wasn't like fear. It was y'all aren't stopping this.
It looks like somebody was like trying to like step around their kids' toys. Like
Don't step. I like this girl right here. Because when she gets hit, she straight looks like a headshot from like a video game. Boo.
It's Pete Davidson from the first part of the movie.
Oh damn. Yeah, that's true.
too soon. Too soon.
Too soon.
Not soon enough.
So it escapes. It's been growing. They're told to leave. You know, the mission's over. And if you look at the back of King Shark, he made friends in the still a commercial, like where he trailer. He made friends, and of course he made friends, and they end up trying to kill his ass. So,
Mhm.
which
That's so cute too.
it was friends. No.
And Sylvester goddamn Stallone.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he did a good job. I'll give him credit.
He did.
Yep.
The voice is more shock.
Yeah, that's true. So they defied.
Yeah. No, I love
that.
his guns.
Oh, the building of everything. Oh, they didn't show the whole thing. He had it like 4 or 5 pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're cutting it 15-second clip rolls.
I mean, yeah.
So, yeah. And of course, Harley still got her javelin.
I mean,
Nom nom,
she was
nom nom.
told that she was supposed to hold it for a purpose, and then he died.
One of the most.
Let the mom's name be Karen. That's just.
It's so good and so sad and so poetic and hilariously gross.
Just, all of them felt the pain. Ah.
I loved that too. That because then I mean it makes sense. They're all connected. Like they would all be.
Yeah. It's sad. And then of course I'm a superhero and the man dies. That was so sad.
Oh. Bring up painful fucking memories.
Mm-mm.
It really was like a zombie kind of thing going.
I
think
yeah.
the final part with the rats was poetic justice for the whole damn thing.
Beautiful. And I just love how he held on and she
Yeah.
like
stayed over him, yeah.
But she told him that she would make
She's
sure
like,
he got out of this.
Yeah.
Like on the bus, she told him like I'm gonna save your ass later.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
she does.
And here's the fun part. If you ever watch the first Suicide Squad, it's the same fucking movie premise. Mindless fucking creatures attacking, big giant bad at the end. This is just a better fucking movie.
This
is beautiful.
This scene right here is both the most beautiful and disgusting part of the entire
Sebastian
movie.
I'm a little like freaked out by it too because I'm just like,
Sebastian's not in that eyeball.
Yes, he
He's
is.
like higher rank.
Back it up.
Oh, was he?
Oh, yeah.
Back it up to the part where he swims by in his little jacket past Harley's face.
Yep, he leads the pack.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right. My
Let's
bad.
See, but I may not actually have showed it here, but yeah,
I think they cut it there.
probably. But yeah, he leads.
He definitely swims directly in front of Harley.
He led the pack in.
I believe you.
That was actually part of the commercial too. You saw the red backpack, yeah. And rats can hold their breath for an incredibly long time.
I mean, they're rats. They can do a lot of things for an incredibly long time. Just keep them shits.
There it is, right there. There's Sebastian
Yep.
right there.
So gross.
That part, like, it's like, okay, even though it's like probably a blue screen. All right, you're gonna be coming out of an eyeball. I'm gonna be what?
I don't think that's blue screen. I think that they actually designed something for her to climb out of, and there was jelly-like. The back of it might be green screen, but she definitely climbed out of something because she's physically glistening. Yeah.
It's like the least attractive time anyone's ever said someone was glistening.
Probably.
Let's see, maybe if I can find that's part of it. So, like, this is behind the scenes and making of the Suicide Squad. So yeah, a lot of practical effects, not a lot of CGI here. I mean, even the camera, poor cameraman.
I mean, it's James Gunn. He kind of likes practical effects.
He looks so old. I mean, yeah. It is practical effects, yeah. So, I mean, which is great because you love practical effects way better. I mean, you could do more CGI, but you could definitely tell the difference, of course.
I mean, that's also part of the Marvel thing. They have a lot of actual practical effects. They're just literally with the backdrop of CGI.
Right.
Oh, did everyone enjoy the Taika Waititi cameo in the Suicide Squad?
What was his character?
Ratcatcher 1.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I knew that too. I thought about that earlier because one of my favorite parts was like the scene with her and her dad, and I was gonna even like mention it, and then you asked, and my brain fucked
I
off, and I was
totally
like, I
forgot
don't know.
about it. Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah, I thought that was really sweet, and I thought her story was really sweet.
Was. They did a really
I
good
read.
job of, like, making you actually care about these characters.
I don't know. I don't know if this is true because I just assume shit I read online is like 90% false. But I did read online that there was a plan for her to like die halfway through the movie, but then because she's like so sweet, they thought it would be too much. And I'm like,
Well, that
I
would.
mean, I don't know if that's true because I feel like they killed everybody else. But
I also
I
feel
also
like they did a really good job of building her story for someone that they apparently planned on killing.
I thought so too. Like I can't wait for the next
wouldn't believe that.
rendition to come out with her in it if she's in it. Hopefully she will be. You know, and of course, towards the end of the movie, you saw the big fight scene earlier where it was Flag versus Peacemaker, and Peter, hello. Sorry, he did such a good job as a character. I thought it was funny. Man,
I
look at
wanted.
I'm just looking at the camera. I want the camera.
So with saying that she had a big backstory in order to like let her go is true. With Polka Dot Man, like he had his backstory, but I also feel like even though I was sad when he died, I also feel like his story was over because his story was I'm tortured because my mother's
Yeah.
fucking psycho, and he like died in his blaze of glory, and I don't sadly don't think
Being a
anything was going to
hero.
get better for him. He is
Yeah.
not going to get cured from his intergalactic polka dot virus anytime soon, and he wasn't happy killing people. So I feel like that was kind of a weird, like, okay way for him to go, even though it sucked.
Looking at the screen now with the practical effects, like they didn't CGI his wrists. They actually glowed. So that's even better. Like for me, that's kind of awesome that it has the RGB setup in there, and then they just make the polka dots fly out.
I completely agree, but when you first said they didn't CGI his wrist, they're like, look, they used real body parts on the people and everything.
Yes, real body parts.
So we're gonna hopefully find out that the TDK can really dislocate his arms. Nathan Fillion can really do that.
I believe it.
It was so creepy.
He was okay. It wasn't that bad.
Mm-mm.
And then I remember we were talking about the flowers in the beginning. You're like, you don't know if it's part of the thing. And I love that they did it as part of her psyche as she was fighting.
Yeah.
That was her psyche, making everything beautiful.
Yeah.
I was like, yay!
Which,
I mean, baby's crazy. Like, full stop. She crazy.
I specifically thought about our conversation when that part happened, and I was delighted that we were wrong on that one.
Yeah,
because I really liked the way that it played out.
Oh yeah.
Breakable guns, slow mo.
I mean, that seems like a thing.
Weird seeing him just shoulders up. He looks so much thinner. He's the rest of his body.
It was also the webcam.
Right up behind him. That's great. So
I love there's like one shot or whatever where it's them and Flag, and it's just like the thickest men like just walking towards the camera and
When
the
they come out of the car.
Yeah.
The van, yeah.
I mean,
and add. I think that they practically do that. Oh no, he switched. Okay, I was like, if he just kept actually adding to make the gun bigger, that's kind of awesome. Man,
he's got more screen time in this YouTube video than he had in the entire movie. Why is he still talking? No offense.
But
how do you say offense?
Why is he still
right?
No offense.
How you say no offense?
All offense.
Why are
Big
you
offense.
here?
Hashtag offense.
Hashtag fuck Pete Davidson.
All right, so your top 3 characters of the movie, each of you. Which one your top 3 that you absolutely rank them 1, 2, 3? Adri, you first.
So it's tough because I feel like Harley is always kind of gonna be number one. So that one, like for this movie specifically, because I did like Polka Dot Man's story and everything really well, I feel like it's hard to say he's number one because she's like already there, and then Ratcatcher, but then also you have to include Sebastian and the Javelin as my 1.5, my 2.5, and my 3.5 markers as my other favorite characters.
He just read her list. What the fuck? She wasn't interviewed. All right, Jamil, top 3.
Top 3 for me is Harley, because it's Harley and she's got the best story in the DCEU so far, and Margot Robbie's fucking awesome about that shit. Polka Dot Man, because he was just so sad. Like, that is just the saddest goddamn story. You feel so bad for the dude. And Ratcatcher. Like, I mean, I love Bloodsport. I want to see more Bloodsport. I think Idris Elba doing, like, trying to be funny. I mean, literally, I'll watch anything with Idris Elba in it because he's fucking hilarious and he's awesome in it. But, I mean, there really wasn't a bad part of the movie or a bad character in the movie.
Yeah. I am going to go with Harley number 1, Ratcatcher number 2, and King Shark number 3. Just because when he was chewing on the guy's head, I'm like, what's going on? What happened? You know, that killed me. I had to watch that because he's gnawing on the skull of that general guy. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Fucking great.
That's awesome.
I mean, he did have that whole vertical rip of that dude.
Number 4 is Milton.
A rainbow.
Who's Milton?
It's because it's so funny because I always saw him there, and I get it when he was like driving the bus, but then I was like, why are you going inside? Like, why are you not just wait in the getaway car? I don't feel like it's safe for you inside, and it wasn't.
That's a good shot right there.
Of the dead people.
Yeah. Except Harley. Everybody's dead.
Well, and James Gunn.
And, well, I didn't count him, but yeah. He's great, so it's a little change. It's almost like they started one direction and was like, you know what, we're gonna just add more, and y'all are gonna die.
No, because James Gunn is James Gunn, and he literally came out with a cast list that was 22 goddamn people long. And that was his first announcement. He knew what the fuck he had planned, and he was like, just so you know, you're gonna be in a movie, but you're not gonna be in this bitch long.
We our discussion about those characters when we did our last video was also longer than they were in the movie. We spent more time looking them up to try to figure out who the fuck they were than we actually learned about them in the 30 seconds they were alive.
That's sad. That's really sad. It's accurate, but I'm just saying, it's so sad.
I mean, that is the fun of, you know, watching a trailer and trying to guess a movie. The problem I have is when people watch a trailer, guess a movie, and then get upset when they were wrong. Like,
I like it.
Or they're like, I was wrong because this movie sucks. I'm like, that's not how this works.
If I was always right, it would be boring.
Painfully boring. Mind-numbingly boring.
I like the fact that after watching the movie, I rewatched our review of the trailer, and I was like, I was dead wrong on everything. Like, I didn't like people I thought I would like. I loved people I made fun of.
And you gotta love it here. The doctor that implanted the small bomb, also on the screen right here, is the creator of the Suicide Squad. To have him in the movies, paid homage, and as you can see, consulting with him during the filming, which is awesome. That's just loads of respect to somebody who created such a off-the-wall comic that brought to life and made hilarious again. So,
and bonus points because he gets a bonus check.
I would certainly hope that they let him consult if they put him in the movie. They're like, no, you're just going to implant this chip, but we don't want to hear anything else.
God, I want that helmet. Helmet is awesome.
Well, Halloween's coming up, so
I'm sure they will.
I'm sure it'll be available.
All right, guys. So that is the end of our look at the. Oh, actually, could I put it back? Oh no, what did I do? Oh, because it was showing the rotating gun, and I was like, oh, the show. Those are the rest of that. So if you are checking us out, make sure you like, subscribe at the bottom. Tell us what your thoughts of the movie are. Leave a comment. If did you watch it? Have you not seen it? And we just spoiled everything, and you didn't read the very beginning of this. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it said spoiler alert in big giant ass letters.
There you go.
Like, the spoiler alert was there.
So, but we enjoyed it. I definitely did. It's multiple watches. I'm gonna have to watch it again. Definitely not for children.
I mean, how scarred are your children?
Definitely not for Christian homehouse children. I guess I don't know. Super religious families' children. I
don't know any of those.
Anyways,
Actually, like, no, me neither.
Well, with that being said, hey guys, we will talk to you later. We will see you guys next time right here on Some Untitled Show. Deuces.
Okay, thank you. Bye.